Okay, remember how I was telling you guys before about the weather and how it doesn't make sense and how they came to the trail and for the last little while you can't see it. So I've been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and going over and over and over again in my head. None of it makes any sense. Today, it dawned on me the weather itself is drunk. The earth is drunk. The weather from them modifying everything has drunken the earth. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like telling a drunk to drink more beer and he just can't walk no more and he's just like stumbling everywhere. With all the trails, all the weather manipulation, and everything else, it makes perfect sense now as I walk by my fish tank earlier. The other day I looked at the forecast. I can't show you now, but the other day I looked at the forecast. It said a high of 30 degrees and completely sunny. And this was of yesterday. It is not partly cloudy. It is fully cloudy, like it's going to rain, which it won't. Now you'll come down here. You'll see the pollen, yada yada yada. Uh-oh. I got a pressure mark. What is this thing? I must have enabled something on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see that. It was like some circly thing. I don't know what that was. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was a bit strange. No idea what the hell is going on. Unless that's the background of the. I think it's the back of the weather app. But anyway, that had me freaked out a little bit. Now you'll see here how it'll tell you 28, 22, 24, 24, 25. The reason why it's going down and it's staying level that way is because now it's cloudy. It hasn't rained. It has not rained since Beryl rolled through here, and it didn't even rain when Beryl came through. Which is the crazy part. It didn't rain when Beryl came through. All Beryl did was make it windy. It spat maybe a little bit of rain, but nothing. Like just spat, like literally spit. Then, of course, about a week later, maybe a few days later, we had the deluge of rain. I have no idea where it came from. I even have it, excuse me, have it on video of the sound that the storm was making. I don't know if I uploaded it. Maybe I'll attach it to this one because I do have it still on my phone. But anyway, the none of it made any sense because it did the deluge, lots of water, and then after that there was like no chems or nothing. But they could have been doing it at night. They could have done it at nighttime. But I haven't seen any chem at all in the sky at all. Nothing, zilch. It's been clear for the last week and a half. I don't know what they're doing, but the Earth is definitely drunk on some craziness, like I mentioned before. Um, I used to be able, honestly, 20 years ago, I used to be able to, because my grandmother worked at a mailing facility nearby. I literally could predict when it was going to rain and when it wasn't going to rain. And every time my grandmother, I would go meet with her, it'd be raining. And I say, watch, within a little bit of time, it's going to stop raining when I see her. And then when I leave and come back, when I leave to go see her, it'll stop raining. And then when I go back, it'll start raining when I get back. And it did. And ever since I had the kids and stuff, ever since I had my kids when they were really young, I used to take track of the sky and everything. I used to be able to know when it was going to rain, when it wasn't going to rain. Now I don't know anything. The earth is totally drunk. Like the other day, the weather guys can't predict crap. They sent out a weather warning stating that we will see 30 to 60 millimeters of rain today. Didn't happen. No rain, nothing. Dry as a bone. It hasn't rained since the deluge. It's been a couple of weeks now. It's been really hot, really humid. And even with all the humidity and the heat, it hasn't rained at all. So that tells you something is definitely afoot, something is definitely going on. And later on today, I will be posting pictures of Alberta and the DEWs used, and I can prove it by one picture I found. You cannot find many of them. That probably be script from the internet, but I found one and I circled it. I may even have to circle it in yellow because the blue doesn't do it justice. I will upload that picture in my community post later today, and you're going to see. And I also actually have another screenshot. If you read it, you'll understand that Jasper in Canada is going to be a smart city. There's proof of it. I said this on X. I've said this before. No one wants to listen to me. Everyone pushed me off. They're doing it in Toronto too, but they are doing it differently. Someone laughed at me the other day on X, like it's going to happen in Toronto. They cannot put Toronto under a fire thing or any sort of DEWs because we have no forests near the city. We have none. The further north you go, yes. There's maybe Ottawa as well, but further north near Alberta and places like that, up north near Hillsbury, there's forests. I would know because I used to go with my dad, okay, long ago. They're also doing that. And I told the person, and I even showed them the picture, and I've showed you guys the picture before of the proposal sites or whatever it's called. There's like big signs outside of these places, and they take them and they convert them into other things. Like they did there's a place near me they knocked down, and they're going to build it up, but market value rent, or I don't know what that is, but they're building more buildings there. And this place only houses about 6 to 7 cars, I believe, and 116 bicycles. People are like, oh, well, that's just because it's near the streetcar. What's that got to do with it? Who the hell wants to be on the streetcar? I've been on the streetcar and the subway. You don't want to be on it. All the nutters are on there. But anyway, the earth is actually drunk, which is something that hit me as I said, walk past my fish tank. The earth is drunk. And I'm sorry, the video quality that I have isn't suitable for everybody. Like, sorry. But there's a lot of information unpacked here in this video alone. Okay, and again, like I said, I'll put in the community post, I'll put the Alberta thing, and then a little while later, I'll put up the smart city thing for Jasper, Alberta. No one wanted to believe me. But I was right. Don't just call it a feeling. Mysterious fires, like wake up. This is one chick on Twitter I follow. Her name's Tawana. I don't know how to pronounce that. But she goes under the username of Truth Seeker something. It doesn't help me very much, but I talk to her sometimes and I show her stuff. But I'm not really worried about being popular or anything. I'm just putting stuff out there. And everyone doesn't listen. So anyway, hope you listen. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it took a little bit longer than usual. I don't like doing that, but there's so much information to unpack that, like I said, I got to be really careful what I say. I got to think about what I'm going to say. And I don't think people understand that. I already explained this. I have to do it a certain way so I get people to watch. Whether it be something someone doesn't agree with, or an opinion, or the title being messed up. I do it on purpose. I don't think people know that, but I do. It seems to work. But who knows how long it'll work. Come on, like, subscribe.